even though Sorsby got approved, what if the CFP came out and said, you're not going to play? Welcome into Titan Culture Pod. This is your host, Leland. Around June, we have to figure out things to do and to come up with to gear up for football season. Now, once football season gets under about 100 days till kickoff, smooth sailing. It'll be here before we know it. Today, this Texas Tech quarterback, Brennen Sorsby, he obviously got in trouble with betting on his own team when he was at Indiana. I'm sure there's more to it. I don't really know the ins and outs of what all he did. Several bets while he was in college. Small bets from what I gather. Nothing major. It wasn't like he was like, 10,000, 50,000 bets. These were like $10 bets that he risked doing something that is a sin in the sports world. Betting while playing. Now when he was at Indiana, he bet on Indiana. He never played at Indiana, from what I gather. Long story short, they found out about it. He was supposed to play for Texas Tech. They approved him to play this year, but I guess Texas Tech at the end of the day said, there's going to be teams that are going to boycott us. There's going to be things that's going to hurt us this season. What if we get in the CFP and the playoff committees tells us we can't play? So they didn't want to make that risk. So they had a parting of ways. Texas Tech and Sorsby had a parting of ways last week. So Sorsby declares for the NFL supplemental draft. Now, if you don't know what the supplemental draft is, it's a draft for basically people who have extenuating circumstances. Remember Maurice Clarett? He was a running back for Ohio State around 2001, I think. There were some issues with him. He missed the regular draft, probably did something illegal. I think he had some stuff that he did illegally. And he missed the draft in April because of that. Applied for the supplemental draft. I don't remember exactly his situation. Nevertheless, doesn't matter. A team can use a pick on you and in the supplemental draft, and it counts towards whatever that pick is in the following April draft. So, for instance, if my Dallas Cowboys use their first-round pick on Sorsby, they would have to use that. They would have to give up that pick in April. It's not. I don't like that way of doing things. I don't like the fact that because most of the time, if you're in a supplemental draft, you're usually not a top prospect, and to use that capital, it's just not worth it to me. And you risk, if you want that prospect, you have to overstep because teams might want to reach and get him. Teams might want to overplay, might think a first is worth for him. Well, today, Adam Schefter and some of the guys, Ian Rappaport reported today that the NFL is going to make a example out of Sorsby, and they are actually declining the supplemental draft. They're not going to do it. So that forces Sorsby to have to sit out a year with zero football action and go wait around, work out. Now, I don't know if he would be eligible for let's say, the, I don't know what they call it now, the UFL, XFL type football. I don't know if he could do that. Of course, that's not the same time. That's a spring league, right? And the spring league, I think they just ended it, didn't they? So I don't know how all that would work. He probably has to sit out a year and get ready for the NFL draft, and then he's behind. Now, you could say, well, him working out, he's going to be injury-free. That could be a blessing towards him. But this guy screwed himself out of millions of dollars because he placed a few $10 bets on DraftKings, and he ended up claiming that he had a problem and he went to go to rehab. But that's some of the news today. So that's one thing. So the next thing is, I thought this was interesting. I'm a 90s kid. I will always bring up nostalgic 90s facts. If I gave you 2 guesses to come up with 2 pop culture nostalgic 90s trends that were born on the same day, I could probably give you a million guesses, and these 2 things that I found out just a few hours ago was born on the same day. Are you ready for this? The Nintendo 64 was born 30 years ago today. You know what else was created on this same day 30 years ago? Stone Cold Steve Austin won the King of the Ring tournament and delivered his iconic Austin 316 promo right after on June 23rd, 1996. I think that is an awesome little fact. I just love that, which I wasn't a huge... I did go through a period of wrestling fandom in middle school, but I was WCW. WWF was kind of the rough, parents, my mom didn't let me watch WWF. The bear slinging, MFing, flipping bird type thing. WCW was more the PG rated. I am nostalgic towards Stone Cold just because he was around that time, but my guy was Sting in the WCW. But I just think that is just an interesting fact that the N64 and the Austin 316 was born on the same day. That's got to be a Jeopardy question on down the line. A couple of other little tidbits here. I like to have a segment called "What Are We Watching?" Like I said earlier, it's a slow time in the off season. We have to come up with things. I use the summer, June and July, to catch up on TV shows. I'm going to put you on a couple things here. I finished the miniseries called DTF St. Louis. I just can't comprehend. I can't put into words what this series. It's the most unserious, funny, weird, ass backwards series that I've ever watched. It stars Jason Bateman, and it stars I guess Hopper from Stranger Things. I can't remember what his Harbor, last name Harbor maybe. They are couple buddies. Harbor's character actually is married, and Bateman is his best friend. They sign up for a dating app, kind of like Tinder, called DTF St. Louis. Jason Bateman starts banging Harbor's wife behind his back, and Harbor finds out about it. He's okay with it. By the way, as a job, he's a signer, like a sign language. He signs for a living, which is completely random. And they are just trying to figure out, I guess, their fetishes. I mean, Jason Bateman's fetish, I guess. It is so weird. You just have to watch it. And then there's a spoiler alert. Harbor dies. Bateman's character gets accused for the murder. But it's not serious. It's not a serious thriller. It was solid. It was something to do. It was a little kooky. Watch it. Don't watch it. It's fine. A couple of other things I've been watching. I did a rewatch. I've started Friday Night Lights, the TV show, a couple weekends ago. It still holds up. Its peak in 2006, which was when I graduated high school. It's relatable. It's right. It's set like right before smartphones really take over. There's flip phones in the show, but it's before that period of time when I always think of it as like a cutoff. Like once we start getting to iPhones later on, probably about 2000, 9, 10, 11. There was a period of time where life was just good. Life was different. Again, nostalgic. And Friday Night Lights was perfect for that time if you want something kind of a throwback, but that's not too old. It still holds up today, like I said. The storylines, it's pure drama. Every episode, every character has a problem. Every character has an issue. A small Texas town that worships high school football. It's a tremendous show. There was talk of recently about them maybe doing a reboot or something. I don't know how well that would be perceived or how well. You would have to get extremely good writing. A couple of other things I've watched is I was in a Toy Story mood. I made the short over the weekend about the plot holes. I wanted to do something Toy Story related because of the movie that came out this weekend. So I watched the first 3. Number 1 still holds up. There's adult humor in there that you have to go back and watch and look for that's absolutely hysterical. Second one was pretty solid. You know, the whole Woody finds out he's a TV show phenomenon. The merchandise, Jesse is introduced. Bullseye is introduced. Stinky Pete. Third one was okay. The daycare. Sunnyside. Lotso. I guess that's what his name is. The stuffed bear. The villain of the whole thing. It was fine. Second one was better than the third one, I think. I'm gonna watch 4 soon. And eventually, I'm going to watch 5 to see how they all connect and go. One last thing I want everybody to watch if you like documentaries. Now, I'm not the biggest documentary guy, but I did watch this one that everybody's talking about right now on Netflix is Marital Instinct. It's about a girl that faked her pregnancy. There's a major twist ending at the end. Honestly, if you watch the first 20 minutes and the last 20 minutes, that's all you would need to view to get the whole story. Pretty wild how it all unfolded. The husband is a dumbass, by the way. It seems like social media has taken a hating to him. You just gotta watch it. It's one of the wildest things I've ever seen. But it's about an hour and a half long. Everybody's talking about it. And that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching Titan Culture News. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Check out the rest of the Titan Media Codex family, including Titan Gaming News, Titan Politics, Titan Watch, Titan TV and Movies, Titan Faith, and Titan Muscle. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.